Hello, today, dare I say Publishing, is proud to present an excerpt with our expert from our new release, Humans Actuators of Time by J.J. Simon. What does it mean to be an actuator of time? The term actuator refers to something that sets a process in motion or controls the operation of a system. In the context of time, to be an actuator of time is to actively influence, manipulate, and shape the flow of time in both personal and collective experiences. Traditionally, time has been understood as an unstoppable external force that marches forward regardless of human intervention. However, by framing humans as actuators of time, we are reimagining time as a dynamic force, one that we are not just subject to, but one that we can interact with, control, and redefine in meaningful ways. Being an actuator of time involves acknowledging that while time remains a constant and universal force, human perception, behavior, and technological advancements have the power to alter our experience and understanding of it. As actuators, we become agents who shape how time impacts our lives, influencing how we experience the present, reflect on the past, and anticipate the future. Time as a dynamic force to be shaped. Time has often been perceived as an immutable, linear progression that dictates the rhythm of human life. In contrast, the concept of being an actuator of time challenges this idea, proposing that humans have the capacity to reshape their relationship with time. Time is not merely something that happens to us, but something we engage with actively. Perception and cognitive influence. The human perception of time is not fixed, but can be manipulated mentally. Cognitive and emotional states, such as flow, mindfulness, and anticipation, can alter how quickly or slowly time feels. For example, in flow states, time seems to disappear as individuals become completely immersed in an activity. Alternatively, in states of anxiety or stress, time often feels compressed, and the future seems to loom uncomfortably. By becoming aware of how our mind processes time, we can actively shape our experiences of time, enhancing our engagement with the present and mitigating feelings of time pressure. Mindful engagement with time. Practicing mindfulness allows individuals to become more conscious of the present moment, slowing down their experience of time and appreciating its richness. In a world dominated by distractions, mindfulness is a key tool for becoming an actuator of time. It enables us to stop rushing through life and instead engage deeply with the now, turning mundane tasks into meaningful experiences. Harnessing time for personal growth and achievement. As actuators of time, humans are not just passive observers of its passage. We actively use time as a tool for personal growth and self-actualization. By recognizing that we have control over how we allocate and engage with time, we open up new possibilities for how we shape our futures. Goal setting and time management. One of the most common ways humans manipulate time is through goal setting. By breaking time down into manageable units and setting specific, measurable objectives, we can structure our days and direct our efforts toward personal and professional success. Time management techniques, such as task prioritization, time blocking, and setting deadlines, empower individuals to direct their actions and decisions in ways that align with their long-term goals. Being an actuator of time means taking proactive control of how we spend our moments. Rather than simply letting time slip away, we make conscious choices about where we invest our energy. For example, time blocking allows us to allocate specific periods for focused work, creative pursuits, rest, and social engagement, ensuring that we are moving closer to our desired outcomes. Growth through reflection. Reflecting on past experiences is another way we can manipulate time for personal growth. Time provides us with the opportunity to learn from our mistakes, celebrate our successes, and reframe past events with new insights. Self-reflection allows individuals to take stock of where they have been and determine where they want to go. This retrospective understanding of time enhances our capacity for personal development and helps us chart a meaningful course for the future. Impacting collective time, social and technological systems. Being an actuator of time also means acknowledging the collective impact of time on society. Humans have long shaped the flow of time through social, cultural, and technological innovations that structure the rhythms of our communal lives. Time as a social construct. Throughout history, societies have created systems to structure time, from clocks and calendars to work schedules and holidays. These collective time systems regulate social activities, ensure productivity, and allow for coordination across groups. By agreeing on shared measures of time, humans have been able to organize communities, create economic systems, and establish social norms that govern everything from work to leisure. Modern concepts of time zones, for example, allow the world to be synchronized across vast distances, enabling global commerce, communication, and cooperation. The advent of the internet, digital time tracking, and smartphones has further transformed how we interact with time, facilitating real-time communication and global connectivity. As actuators of time, humans are not only shaping their own experiences but also orchestrating how time functions within a broader social and technological context. Technology is a tool for time manipulation. Human inventions and technologies have fundamentally transformed our relationship with time. The development of clocks and calendars in ancient civilizations laid the foundation for modern timekeeping, while technologies like the internet, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality offer new ways to manipulate, compress, and experience time. For example, digital tools allow people to track time with precision, enhancing productivity and improving the ability to meet deadlines. Smart technologies can automate time-consuming tasks, freeing up individuals to focus on more meaningful pursuits. Additionally, virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, have the potential to alter our perception of time, enabling people to experience multiple dimensions of time simultaneously through immersive environments. Through these technological innovations, humans continue to actively reshape the flow of time, making it more adaptable to our needs. Humans' unique relationship with time, perception, manipulation, and interaction. Time is an omnipresent force that shapes our lives, yet our relationship with it is anything but passive. As humans, we not only experience time but actively perceive, manipulate, and interact with it in ways that are unique among the creatures of the earth. Unlike other species, who largely experience time as a fixed and unchangeable process dictated by their biological rhythms or environmental cues, humans have developed a sophisticated understanding of time and the ability to bend it to their will. This relationship encompasses three core aspects: perception, manipulation, and interaction. Perception of time, a mental construct. The way we perceive time is one of the most fascinating elements of our relationship with it. Unlike many animals, whose sense of time is driven largely by instinct and immediate environmental cues, humans have developed a complex subjective experience of time that is influenced by cognitive, emotional, and social factors. This subjective perception allows us to navigate the world, plan for the future, recall the past, and make decisions based on the passage of time. Linear versus cyclical time. Many Western cultures conceptualize time as a linear progression, from past to present to future. This understanding is central to our daily lives, influencing everything from how we schedule our day to how we understand the events of our lives. However, other cultures, particularly indigenous cultures, tend to view time more cyclically, seeing it as a continuous loop of seasons, life stages, and natural cycles. This difference in perception significantly influences how people approach their relationship with time. Linear time emphasizes progression and forward thinking, while cyclical time promotes reflection, renewal, and an ongoing connection with the natural world. Time as a psychological experience. Our perception of time is not fixed, and it can stretch or compress depending on various factors. A minute spent in a state of high enjoyment might feel fleeting, while a minute spent in boredom or discomfort may seem to drag on endlessly. This elasticity of time is a direct result of how our brains process and interpret it. Neuroscience has shown that our perception of time is deeply tied to the way our brain tracks and integrates sensory information. The speed at which we process information, our level of attention, and our emotional state all contribute to how we feel time passing. For instance, when we are highly focused or engaged, we tend to lose track of time, a state often referred to as flow, while periods of stress or anxiety can cause time to feel compressed or out of control. Memory and future orientation. Our relationship with time is also shaped by how we recall the past and anticipate the future. Memory allows us to organize and make sense of time's passage, and it shapes how we understand events that have occurred, and how we prepare for those that have not yet happened. Human beings are uniquely able to project themselves into the future, whether through planning, goal setting, or imagination, and this capacity for future thinking influences much of our behavior. Our ability to anticipate future events is integral to decision making, risk assessment, and personal growth, giving us a degree of control over how we navigate time. Manipulation of time. From calendars to technology, humans have developed a remarkable ability to manipulate time, not just through our perception, but through tools and systems that allow us to measure, optimize, and control its passage. These efforts at manipulation extend beyond the mere measurement of time. They also involve actions that bend time to our needs, making it more predictable and even malleable. Timekeeping and calendars. The earliest efforts to manipulate time began with the creation of calendars and timekeeping systems. Ancient civilizations were among the first to notice the cyclical nature of time, such as the phases of the moon and the changing of the seasons, and sought to create systems that would allow them to predict and organize time. The Egyptians developed a calendar based on the solar year, while the Babylonians used lunar cycles to create their calendar. The invention of clocks in the medieval period allowed for increasingly precise measurements of time, leading to a more structured understanding of daily life. The modern Gregorian calendar is a continuation of this effort, segmenting time into years, months, weeks, and days, making it easier to synchronize activities across large populations. Technological advancements. Over the centuries, humans have continuously refined the tools and technologies that allow us to manipulate time. The invention of mechanical clocks in the late 13th century marked a pivotal moment in human history, allowing us to track time with incredible precision. The development of digital clocks, atomic timekeeping, and GPS satellites in the 20th century has taken time manipulation to unprecedented levels. These advancements allow for global synchronization, precise coordination of activities, and the regulation of everything from business hours to international travel. Furthermore, innovations such as time tracking apps, reminders, and productivity software provide tools to manipulate and optimize individual time, from managing tasks to achieving personal goals. Artificial time and the speed of life. The modern world has introduced a new form of time manipulation, artificial time. The pace of life today is often dictated not by the natural rhythms of day and night but by the demands of technology, work, and social media. The always-on culture, with constant notifications, emails, and updates, has led to a sense of accelerated time. Humans have created a society where time is optimized to such an extent that there is a constant drive to be more efficient, productive, and on schedule. While this can lead to remarkable achievements, it also creates pressure, stress, and a sense of time slipping away faster than ever before. Time in the digital age. In the digital world, time is more than just a tool for organizing daily tasks. It has become an integral part of the very fabric of our existence. The rise of digital technologies has introduced the concept of virtual time, where events and interactions happen in a space independent of our physical reality. Instant messaging, social media, and video conferencing allow us to connect with people and information in real time, creating a new sense of immediacy. These technologies reshape how we experience time, blurring the lines between personal, professional, and social spheres, and leading to the collapse of traditional time boundaries. Interaction with time, the dance between control and submission. While humans have developed the ability to manipulate and perceive time, we are not entirely in control of it. Time remains a force that operates beyond our full comprehension, with elements that still escape our grasp. Our relationship with time is therefore one of constant negotiation between our desire to control it and our inevitable submission to its limitations. The temporal cycle of life. One of the most significant ways we interact with time is through our natural life cycles. From birth to death, our lives unfold within the constraints of time, marked by aging, maturation, and eventual decline. While we may manipulate how we experience time in the short term, through technology, scheduling, or multitasking, the larger arc of life is inescapable. Aging, disease, and death remind us that time ultimately controls the most fundamental aspects of our existence. However, humans strive to defy these limitations by seeking ways to extend life, preserve youth, and even transcend death through medicine, technology, and cultural practices. cultural and social interactions. On a cultural level, humans engage with time through rituals, traditions, and shared experiences. Annual events, religious observances, and communal activities all reflect our collective negotiation with time. These events create a sense of rhythm and continuity, providing structure and meaning to the passage of time. They reinforce social bonds, create shared memories, and provide an opportunity to reflect on the cycles of life. In this way, time becomes not just a personal experience, but a shared social construct that shapes collective identity. Time as a resource. Time is often described as the most valuable resource we have, precisely because it is finite. Our awareness of time's limitation drives much of human behavior, from the pursuit of wealth and success to the creation of legacies. The concept of spending or investing time reflects how we measure the value of our actions in relation to the passing of time. Our relationship with time as a resource influences the choices we make, from the mundane decisions about how to structure our day to the profound choices about how we want to live our lives. In summary, humans' unique relationship with time is characterized by our active involvement in perceiving, manipulating, and interacting with it. Time is not just a backdrop to our lives, it is a dynamic force that we continuously shape and respond to. Whether through our subjective experience, technological innovations, or social practices, we are not passive observers of time, we are its participants, redefining and adapting it to suit our needs. In understanding and mastering time, we gain the ability to live more fully, efficiently, and meaningfully, while also recognizing the inevitable constraints and mysteries it imposes on us. Thank you for joining Dare I Say Publishing with an excerpt from our expert. Available now on Amazon. See link below.